Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a review of Pose, Season 2, Episode 8. Alright, I don't know where to start with this. It's just a lot in this episode. I mean, a lot of themes, a lot of issues and stuff like that, and I enjoyed it. I mean, they did try to get you with the little emotional stuff like that, but at the end, and I said, oh, trying to hold it in, but I was hard, y'all. I was hard. I kept it in, y'all, but it was a lot. So it started off with Prey Tell and Ricky together. You know, Prey Tell was showing Ricky all the medication he had to take to keep his body together. Because I guess right now we don't know about the stuff like if he was or he gonna be on ACT or not. But it seemed like Prey Tell is giving him different alternative medications he got to take to keep his body up. Because remember at the time it was too much medication there to take to help you get your numbers up. So you got to do other remedies. And also sort of the tea, natural tea that he drank was nasty. He said it smelled nasty, tasted not so good, but it should help. And usually, wild stuff that don't taste good usually the one that helps, right? So it will help. And you know, Ricky is starting to like Prey Tell instead of Smith about it, because maybe I don't know, maybe because they have a connection because they both is positive, and Ricky is finding something somewhat a likable moment of Prey Tell being there for him, so that's maybe a vulnerable spot. But also we don't know. Maybe Ricky has a natural it for some older guy. Maybe he need to find his niche because he's so different and so open and trying to flirt with Prey Tell and everything, and try to be there for him. But also at the same time, very vulnerable in the fact that Prey Tell's being there for him. But I could tell something is brewing in Ricky that he's like somewhat liking who Prey Tell is. Because Ricky is a player. He's who he is. But his characteristics in this episode and what he was doing this episode shows otherwise that he is have feelings for Prey Tell. Even though it might be lust and sexual right now. So they was talking about things. Prey Tell was telling things for things, and he said he likes the knowledge that Prey Tell's giving him and stuff like that, trying to flirting, and he kept flirting a little bit with Prey Tell, even the last episode. And I said, what is going on here? So Prey Tell was like, oh, and you know, it's been a while for Prey Tell's got that attention or flirting and wanting and being liked and stuff like that. So it's like it making him uneasy, but at the same time, it's just making him feel like, damn, this young boy is into me, and I don't know how to feel. And sometimes it is like that. Like older guys and younger guys like older guys because they feel like the older is more mature. They know what they want. They know things. They very standard. They stable, so they can be able to learn things from them and stuff like that. Some people get in a relationship. Older guys get in a relationship with younger guys because they feel like they good connection. Some people make it work. Some people it doesn't work. It depends. It depends how you feel about older people and something like that. And sometimes that stereotypes about being controlled or this person inexperienced and he wants somebody to have a sugar daddy or sugar mommy. It's a lot going on with this older age and like that. I said it all depends on you. If you like somebody who's older than you, be more proud to it. Just know that they had lived a longer life, they had more milestones in a different stage of their life. But also, the other person, the older, need to know the younger person is still finding themselves. So it's like that whole little different generations gap that you have to get comfortable with, and understanding that you have to be accept the stages that y'all in. So the fact that it was cool and everything, and then I guess it was getting late. Ricky said he gonna want to go home late because the lecturer not gonna have that, and he said cool. Alright, so he slept on the couch, but he said he gave him a blanket and stuff. He sleep on the couch. I like my beauty rest. Leave your stuff in the morning. It was a weekend. Finally, we saw Ricky went and Prey Tell bed. I said, oh, what is this? What's going on here? So went in his bed, and he said, what's going on? He said, I think I have a thing for you. And he said, no. He said, I'm just coming to bed. You know, that couch is old. That couch is uncomfortable. I want to come in the bed, and you got a nice bigger bed. So Prey Tell said, no, what are you doing? He said, I think I got a thing for you. He said, no, you confused. He said, you're confused, and put his hand in his penis and said, do you think I'm confused? I said, oh, boy, don't do that. You know, Prey Tell is very vulnerable. Don't do that. Because, you know, Prey Tell go like, oh, said, I ain't had no ding-a-ling or ass for a while. I can't. You making me very vulnerable right now. I'm in a position that I can't say no. That's what Paytel was like. So it was hot and heavy. They got it together. At first, I was like, no, because I didn't think this was the direction they was going to go for. I mean, yes, Playtel, no, yes, Ricky was flirting with Playtel, stuff like that, and all that stuff, and crazy, but I didn't even think that it was going to go in direction for them to get together. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't see this coming. Maybe other people did, because I was like, maybe the Playtel is going to be the mentor for Ricky and not getting a relationship with him because he knows that Ricky is very vulnerable, young right now, all that stuff. But sometimes when you have lacking in your own life, not being touched and not being wanted and then having anything for a while, then you start to feel that somebody wants you. It's a feeling, so you go for it. So I wasn't thinking they was gonna ever get together, but I was proven wrong. So they got hot and heavy. They was safe, and in the verse action, I said, "Oh shit!" So because Ricky did Playtel first, and it was all cool, and they did the song "Babyface Whipping Pill." Yo, at first I knew it was Babyface, but I said, "Damn, what's the name of the song?" I was like, "Oh, work." I was like, "Oh no, yeah, I played that right." Yeah, I played that song, y'all, "Whipping Pill," and I said, "Oh snap!" All right, so they played that song. Ricky did first, and Ricky said, "I want you to feel me. I want you to feel you." I was like, "Oh, I want you to have me too." I said, "Oh, Ricky, you get open," because normally I don't think Ricky would ever be being bothering for somebody. I think he was always topping. So I was like, "Wow, okay." So Playtel did him, and I saw they hook up together, and it just seemed like, oh my gosh, very nice, very lusted. It's not in relationships like that, but this right now is good. So you see freaking Angel and Poppy is talking. Angel is a cat magazine. She the BB girl. Show her pictures and stuff. And Poppy is very proud of her. She's very proud of herself, making the bag. And Poppy asked her, "Did he try anything? I'm surprised he didn't try to do anything to you or mess you up." She said, "No. No, he didn't even do nothing like that for me, or I didn't ask any weird stuff. But he did get aggressive for other people. But I didn't say anything, and I didn't want to do anything to hurt to freaking alarm him and disrespect him, because I'm afraid that he will out me or something like that." So she just went along with what he was doing, so he could keep his mouth quiet and shut. But she did what he had to do and get that freaking photo for the magazine. So she's good. He said, "You lucky I didn't go there and beat his ass like that." I said, "Oh, I like how you be on kicking to me. I like how you doing all that stuff for me. You making me turn you on." I was like, "Oh, hey, just stop it." And they kissed. So A and Poppy said, "I gotta show you something." So he took her to a spot. I think her friend apartment, whatever friend had a rented apartment, a loft, whatever it was renting. And he said, "This could be yours. I want to have your place, because you working your modeling, you doing big. You need to stay in a place where you can make yourself natural and known for people you working towards and people you be next to. You can't live in that thing. I can stay with Blanca while you have this spot." And she said, "Oh, another man who gave me a spot like that. It was all convenience. It was all for stipulations with the apartment. But now I could be free and all that stuff." And so I said, "Oh, that's nice, Poppy, to get her to the place." He said $450 a month. He says gold mining this time. I said, "Oh, rent was that cheap back then?" Shoot, shit. The way I pay rent now, I wouldn't mind paying $450 a month for that big ass lofty space. I'm in a studio right now. Shit, that shit look bigger than mine, bigger than my studio. But it was nice. All right. So and I got a good space studio too. I love him when I'm at as well. So I was like, okay, all right. So that was that. Then so we get Damon and Vicky, right? So Damon and Vicky was in the freaking kitchen, and they was talking and having a good time, dancing and stuff like that. And Vicky has some Damon took some Pop Tarts out, and Playtel was telling Vicky that you need to start changing your diet and eat some more healthy things to get your blood and stuff level up, which is true. Start getting healthy to live longer and all that stuff like that. Especially you were positive, HIV, you want to live long, take your medications, eat healthy, eat right. So that's that. So when he saw the Pop Tarts, you could tell Vicky started changing, because Vicky was like, "Fuck out of here. If I do me." But he liked to listen. He listened to Playtel very well. So he looked at this and he said, "Oh, this is too much. I can't. He said, "We used to eat this all the time." But he said, "I'm just gotta watch my little thing, all that stuff like my figure." So he said, "Oh." Compared to her, said, I'd rather you be thick and healthy than you being freaking muscle bound and freaking dying on the earth and all. I said, oh shit, that's true, right? I'd rather you be all natural healthy, right? So they talking, and Damon went to give a kiss to Ricky. I said, hold up. Cause last time we talk and we see you was not having it with Ricky. Now all you saw you kissing his lip like you want him back, like really. And he said, I got to do some thinking, and you know what? I want you back. I was like, you know, it's too late, Ricky. It's too late, Damon. You played him. Now he moved on. Now you trying to get him back because you had some time to think. Come on now, come on. All right. You said you wanted time for yourself. So, okay, now what's up? So, Ricky was very like taken back because I would say the old Ricky would have went on and tried to get him Damon some good goods, like not Damon get Damon good goods and get him this piece, but Ricky was like, oh no, because you know Playtel said you gotta tell Damon your status, so maybe this was Ricky time. He said no, all right, I need to tell you something. So he said, what's going on? He said, I'm positive. And so Damon just laughed it off. He said, oh, boy, please. Yeah, you ain't positive. He said, yeah, I'm positive. I tested positive. And he said, what? He said, yeah. He said, well, I thought we got tested. Because they did get tested together, and they was negative at the time. He said, I know, but Chris I was messing with, he thought he was sick. He thought it was the flu. Then he found out he got tested, and I had to like all that stuff. And I said, yes, I did all that stuff. Remember, Ricky was telling Damon he didn't do anything with Chris. But now it realized that he's positive because he did mess with Chris, and Chris is positive. So he said, you gotta go test it, promise you get tested. I don't have to promise you anything. I said, yes, you do gotta go get tested, all that stuff. So it was that. And he said, okay. So he said, pray tell be helping me. He said, why are you going to pray tell instead of coming to me? Because he be teaching me things. And he said, what things are he teaching you? Instead of him just saying all that stuff, and he was very quiet and paused for a while. He was like, and Damon called on. I said, oh, snap. Basically kicked him out. He said, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you, all that stuff. He said, I didn't mean to expose you. Hope you understand that I didn't mean to do that to you. But, you know, Ricky did love Damon. Something like that. So, you know, Damon is really upset about that. A little angry, upset about it. So, there we get Damon. He did his piece. Performed a beautiful piece at his school, and this was graduation. I said this was his graduation. I said, oh snap, he graduated. Oh my gosh, he came back to complete his degree, did a beautiful dance. So happy, you know, Poppy was okay. They said, oh, Damon. They said, sit down. I was like, yeah, that's how you is when you got the people you bigging up for. Sure, stop it. Only Poppy, let Poppy be. All right, so he did this graduation and took outside and took a picture, and then the teacher would say, hold up, I know you ain't trying to go Blanca without saying goodbye. She said, you know, I'm just so proud, I'm so happy, and I'm so want to thank you for being there. You pushed my son and everything, and got him together. You never gave up on him. You gave him a lot of chances. You never stop his dream and be there. And she said, no, it's you I didn't thank you. Because the day you came to my office demanding in the admirations, the vision, the love you have for your kid, and you demanding to have your son in my thing, I admire that. I like that. And it's a paved the way for the legends and the visions that you have that pave the way to other people, and you can make your mark in the world. And she basically was talking about Blanca, but Blanca thought she was talking about Damon. She said, oh, you think Damon gonna make his next year? She said, I wasn't really talking about him. Yeah, he gonna be good, all that stuff, but I wasn't really talking about you. And I was admiring when I first met you. So they hugged it out. They said, thank you, appreciate each other. And she said, I got a party tonight. You want to come? She said, maybe another time. I said, good. And I said, congratulations, y'all. So this is what happened. All right. So then they went back to the house and did a speech. And this is how the whole episode shifted. Because it was okay for now, but now it started getting, it just flipped the focus of this episode. And then you start getting all emotional, then you start getting angry, then you start saying, what the hell, what happened, all this stuff, and it was so much stuff going on. Alright, so they was at the graduation, so they drinking, Electro was there, Luda was there, because they all was at the graduation, um, at Damon's graduation. So Electra, Lulu, Pray Tell, Angel, Poppy, and Blanca. And they're just drinking the little toast, and they gave a speech, and they gave a speech, and Damon was saying his speech. Well, while Damon was saying his speech, and I said I didn't understand what was Angel angle towards Damon. It's like she was low key kind of shading him and upset or whatever. I don't know what was the deal, because this whole thing shifted because Angel was coming after him. And now when Angel was coming after Damon started clocking that little shade that Angel was giving at him, and he started going back and forth. So it was like a tit for tat for those two. And Blanca said, stop it, y'all two. To the point that Angel said, oh, what kind of career you get from the dancing? Oh, it's a short-lived career. I said, girl, because I have a dance background, so I used to dance, I used to choreography. I can still do it. I just haven't been doing it lately. But I can still dance, I can still choreograph things, stuff like that. And you can make a living with dancing. So don't try to downplay dancing like you owes all the shit because you modeling Angel. See, I didn't like that right here, because this whole thing and the freaking secrets got revealed because you got Damon heated. And when you got him heated, then he gonna start spilling all the tea. And that's what he did at his freaking dinner. Graduation party, because Angel was coming after him. Y'all was tit for tat. So first thing he revealed that Angel doing crack. So Blanca said, stop lying, she's not doing crack. Because I was like, okay, why are you not gonna believe Damon? He is basically telling the truth. So Lulu said, what you was doing in the bathroom when I saw you the other day? She said, I was making my makeup. She said, so Angel was deflecting, like she was trying to deflect, and like she didn't do it. But Blanca was believing Angel and not believing Lulu and Damon. She said, so we both were lying on her? Shit like that. All that stuff like that. Because if Poppy did drugs, that was the thing. Poppy did drugs, you kicked him out. Rico, all that stuff, you kicked him out. And stuff like that. So why you not hold Angel standards? You think I'm lying? I was over there for you, Blanca. I was over there for you, and I always had your back and everything was going on. But you gonna flip on me like this? I was like, oh shit. So it comes to the wild that Pray Tell said, you can't talk to your mother like that. He said, don't come at me, because then Pray Tell and him got at it. And he said, you know what? You doing all this stuff, and then I got exposed to my ex-boyfriend told me he about to expose me with HIV. So I was saying, oh, listen. All right. I know you angry, Damon. And I was here for Pray Tell for saying this. You had no right to reveal his status like that. I don't care how angry you were. Ricky was not there. He didn't get you angry. Angel got you angry. You should have blasted her and kicked out, blasted her, because Blanca told Angel and Poppy to leave. Go out, go. But Angel and Poppy didn't go. They stood in the hallway, we listened to everything. Now she feel or whatever she want to feel or stuff. They were listening, so they didn't fully go. So that's why Pray Tell and Damon started going at it. And he said, oh, well, my ex-boyfriend was telling me I was exposed to HIV. And she said, what? So how you find out? He said, he told me the other day or something like that. And she said, you get your tested? So I don't know, I gotta get myself tested. I ain't get it tested yet. And he said, hold up. He said, oh, why you don't tell Pray Tell? Why you didn't tell Blanca why you was holding a secret? She said, so you knew? He said, I knew, but that was not my business to tell. And I do agree with what Pray Tell was saying. It's not his business to tell Ricky his status. Let Ricky tell his own status. It's like, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care how, Damon, you were so upset and angry about what happened and you got heated. But for you to freaking blew his status out like that, and it wasn't your right to call, that's messed up. That is really messed up. Right, so that was cool. And she said, ain't no right for you to say all that, and you need to get your dad together and stuff like that. And Electra said, that's right, who raises these children? I said, Electra, stop shit. Stop, Electra. Come on, girl. Who raises these children? And she said, I gotta go get someone to drink. So they were two going at it. And he said, you're not gonna disrespect me, little boy, or something like that. What you going about? Yeah, what you coming about? Oh, I forgot. Oh, mind you, I forgot something. Pray Tell was all happy after that little thing he had with Ricky. He was skipping and hopping down the street and met with his people, the panel of his e-board members. I was executive board members for the ball. They were to collect money for the trophies because they spend all that money for on Candy's funeral. So they collected, and they was trying to get deep. They would say, "Hold up, Pray Tell," because it was a category, and you know, Pray Tell always freaking had critique in every category. And when they get this category, he said, "Okay, cool." He said, all the time you always have a problem with the categories. Now you or something. What's going on? What's going on, boo? What's going on?" And that's when he realized that he was dating a younger person. They said, "Ooh, younger one, that's cool." They was all happy. Then they told her it was Ricky. He said, all that stuff, and it was good. They said more power to. He said, I just have felt this way for a long time. It's very lustful, but we see how it is and stuff. So that was that. Now back to the current situation. All right, so when they was talking, they're going back and forth. Damon and Pray Tell going back and forth. And he said, "What? Were you trying to tell me all that stuff? It's very different. It's very complicated. So why you didn't tell?" So why you didn't tell Blanca you was doing something with Ricky or stuff like that? He said, "What? You doing something, Ricky?" He said, "Well, it's not my business because it ain't my business. It's like that." He said, "What? Cause y'all fucking?" And Electra said, "Oh!" Lulu was like, Blanca said, and I was like, "Oh snap!" And that shit was funny with Electra. Electra said, "Oh, that's new information." I was like, I was saying to Electra, when I heard that shit, I was like, "Ooh, snap, it's some steep shit going on right here, y'all. Let's sit down, Lulu was like, Blanca said, "Oh my gosh." And I was like, "Ooh, snap, he put it out there. He revealing all the tea." He said, "That's it, we not doing that and I saw that." He said, "What, you a slut?" He said, "I'm a slut." And all that stuff going back and forth. Everything. And Alexa was not here for that. She said, Pray Tell, you are wrong. And mother and father should not sleep with the children. That's the number one rule in the house, in the ballroom. And he said, "Well, I'm not his father." He said, "Well, you're the father figure in the ballroom scene, so doing that's not right." And I understand, because Pray Tell has been like a father figure to these younger generation. So he's like a family. And when you view somebody, even though y'all is not against the law to mess with them, but at the same time, when you view them as a family, it feels very taboo-ish to even do something with them. Like, I'm really close to my good friend. We went to college together and stuff like that. And we good. I call her mine, our daughters like my sisters, like that. So it would be weird for me to do anything with my sisters like that, or anything, or family members, because I was like, yo, y'all are my sisters, y'all my mom, my cousins, all that stuff. I can't do anything to y'all. So it's very feel taboo-ish. So I understand Electra reasoning. I was like, nah, you can't do that. They feel you as a father figure. You can't. That's not good. He said, "Well, Ricky is a grown man. I am a grown man. We could do whatever we want." I said, "That's true. Y'all are grown." But I do feel that you do have like a little father figure aspects to these younger children, and to do anything with them, it just feel like, oh, even in the beginning, like I said, I didn't see y'all two getting together. So that was that. So Pray Tell Blanca relationship is crazy. His thought is like messed up, and you know that's his close friendship, because he was supposed to tell Blanca, because he said he was worried about Blanca reaction, not too much about everybody else, but Blanca. And Blanca said, "Get the fuck out." And I said, "Oh snap." So all this was going on. So it was the ballroom scene. It was I think the muscle category. Papa was showing all his damn muscles. Like, "Oh, go ahead, Papa, you flexing." And flexing all that stuff. He won the category. So that was that. And then Blanca was still in her feelings about it. Angel was still going on saying, "Oh, do you believe me? And do you believe Amy?" He said, "No, I don't believe her," and stuff like that. Angel was still going on with this little lie that she's putting offshore. It's still taunting to the fact that Blanca believed him, and he said, "Oh, it's Damon." And then Damon came in. They still going to for tat. I said, Angel, Damon, come on, y'all, stop it. So Damon's still upset that Blanca still don't believe him for what he's really actually telling the truth. So Blanca's here. So it was a voguing category. Damon turned to Vogue, and he vogued that shit down. He used all his emotions and went in. He was on back. I was like, "Go ahead." And he was going in. I was like, "Go ahead, Damon." Damon won the category. He got his trophy. He went out like he had a smile. He said, "Don't be smile. You better smile. Put that smile in that face, bitch." And walked out. And he smirked. And then we got this lady said she worked closer to Malcolm and Claire. See, I don't know who Michael McClare is. I need to probably, after I finish this video, I'm going to go Google his name and find out who he was. But basically, I guess he was a Vogue extraordinaire, and he having a tour. And she said, I work closer with him, and I don't want you there, because she saw him in the thing. I said, oh, it's a perfect opportunity for Damon. He missed the Madonna one, so now he could get this opportunity to go on video on tour. So he was there, so he got that news, but she didn't know what the news was. He said, Michael McClare, and he said, I could cook some, and he said, he lit up. So like he know who this person was. I said, oh snap, okay. Then later we find out it's gonna be on a tour, and he gonna leave in a week and gonna be in Europe for an album tour. I said, oh, let's go ahead, Damon, go ahead, that's nice. After graduation, you got an opportunity. All right, so that was that. So Blanca and Angel had a tit for tat outside. They was arguing a little bit. And would say, you all people should know how it is. It's like that. Ain't going back and forth. You don't know how it is. It's like that. And I'm 45. I'm in lonely. I'm so like that. So what is Vicky and everything? You know how I feel. And she said, don't come at me because you know all that stuff. It's hard for being a woman to be a date and have HIV and stuff like that. And it's sometimes it's tougher for people who does have HIV to get with somebody. I mean, not too bad now, but back then people feel HIV is a plague. So if you have it, people goes like, oh no, dating you, we can't be with that, we can't be with you on and stuff like that. So they really keep your arm distance, or arm length. And even though half of the people, they probably don't get their status revealed, they'll have it and they'll reveal everything. But when you do know, then your mentality starts shifting different towards a person. Besides that, not knowing their status. So it's like, okay, so I do understand that how it is, how it's hard for Blanca to get dates and everything because she's HIV status and she's a trans woman and all that stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But it is hard. So they're going back and forth, and they said, get out my face in the street. He said, you kicked me on the street too? And he said, I hope you know that I never meant to hurt you, all that stuff. So you know, Praytel's drinking, and he realized that he messed up with Blanca. So he drinking. Vicky came on, saw him put in the bed, and stuff like that. It seemed Vicky really do care for Praytel more than we let on, because it was like, this is a different side of Vicky than we know. So he said, put him in bed. The next morning, Vicky made breakfast for Praytel, gave him the medication, gave him the things to keep the drunkenness down, because he's still kind of drunk. And Praytel was looking at Vicky. He said, what? Because I said, Vicky cooking breakfast and everything. I said, oh, what's this? And he said, I'm surprised he's still here. And hold hands, and it was like, oh, snap. I said, oh, this looks something. This is something brewing between these two. Because Vicky is doing something different. And Praytel is liking this little thing. Because he thought Vicky was going to leave him or something like that. And it didn't happen. So, Angel and Blanca met. This is going to be a long video, but it's get close to the end, so bear with me, y'all. It's good. So, Blanca and Angel met, and because Praytel did say that Blanca does favoritisms and choosing one side and all that stuff like that, he putting things on. So Blanca said, no, I treat all my kids the same, all that stuff. I said, oh, makes it different a little bit. So, but Blanca did try her best, and she does make mistakes. Mothers do make mistakes. So, Angel and Blanca talk. And Angel revealed that she has been doing that. She said, I knew it. I knew it, Poppy. Poppy knew that. I said, why is Poppy for? Why is Poppy for? It was not Poppy for. Angel did that. And she put Poppy on with that little crack stuff like that. Because Poppy was against it. But Angel did it. So it was Angel for. She said, rules is rules. You got to keep me out. She said, I don't do that. She said, no, you got to. And I would say yes, Blanca, because if you did kick Poppy out for something like that, you did kick your kids out like that, and that was your rule in your house, then you need to put Angel the same standards as your other kids. So and even after all this stuff, Angel still does that little like a mentorship to Blanca and tell us like it's everything. You gotta let me go. I'm good. I got a place with Poppy and that stuff. We gonna be good, and you can come visit. So just show you that how your teachers will help us, and we will be grown, and we will live. So it's a time period when transition of nursing your children and then your children living at the house. So I can know how all parents feel like when they had their kids and their kids get grown up and leave at the house. Some people are like, okay, my kids is grown out the house, I can live my life. But some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm lonely, what am I gonna do, all that stuff. So it's a little mixed feelings with parents when they have kids and they're growing up and going out the house. So Angel's out the house and Poppy gonna be out. Rick is already gone, so she don't have much. The only left is Damon. So she went back home, and Damon was packing, and he was giving a silent treatment. And he basically told her the opportunity he got. And she was very proud of him, and that's how it is. And they packed up, and he left and go. And she broke down and cried. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she sat there. At the end of the episode, Elektra and Blanca talk. And Elektra said, listen, you're a mother. You gotta let your kids go. Because Blanca had a hard time letting go of her kids. And he said, your mother, you letting go, you can have more children. She said, it's not the same with us. She said, well, as a mother, you have a chance to shape the world. And you have it. No matter what it is, you're going to have this like that. So to let you know that if your kids is growing, showing that you're growing and moving out and being adults, then that's the difference when they be under you because they ain't going to be parasites. So I said, understand that. She said, let it go. And Elektra doing her thing, still doing her little dominatrix shit, tour with the tour boots on. I said, go ahead, Elektra, the tour this. And walked into her thing. And then Blanca at the end sat down alone because I guess it was one of those Friday nights dinner time, and none of the kids was there. And then she finished and she started crying and break it down. And I said, oh. But that was episode of Pose, y'all. It was a long review, but I enjoyed it. And like I said, it was a lot revealed: love, abandonment, friendship, fights, family. It was a lot. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about that. It's 2 more episodes left in Pose, y'all. Looking forward to ya. Peace.